Well, I think this is a little different. I'm not in Florida, I'm in Georgia. I'm in Fayetteville, Georgia for Fun Spot Atlanta. I know what you're probably thinking. You're actually vlogging finally here? Yes, I know. Now, I've actually been to this park twice, both times with Lynn. This is the first and probably only other time I will be here by myself. That's because the park is gonna be closing as of making of this video Sunday, which will be about 4 days away. So sadly, that means what you're seeing all around here is gonna be going away very, very soon. Now, it is unfortunate because despite how interesting this park is, it has probably one of the best roller coasters that's out here, which is ArieForce One. I'll talk more about that when we get to the ride and, of course, get to our tickets. But yeah, join along because we're going to be doing not one, but two closures in 1 week, let alone probably 48 hours apart. So let's go. Now, keep in mind, the interesting thing about Fun Spot Atlanta, their situation has been a little wonky. For starters, the fact that they put in a whole bunch of rides over from various, Department of Parks into this area, and it was not enough. Now, the gamble is ArieForce One, which is this roller coaster right over here, and just unfortunately did not work out, which sucks. Now, there is rumors about, will the ride be saved? Will it be relocated? I don't know. It's interesting. So we're gonna get our tickets. We're gonna get through security, and we'll showcase some of the park. And then when we get on the rides, we're gonna switch to this bad boy. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, so when they made the announcement of the park closing, it definitely was a shock. Was I really surprised though? No, not really. But at the same time, I mean, this really brought a lot of coaster enthusiasts to really come around here and get final rides on ArieForce One. But again, as I say this, I don't know what the future is gonna be told for this giant RMC that's out here. Keep in mind, this is a ground up RMC, meaning that this was never converted from a former wooden coaster to one of those steel wood hybrids that's out there. So there's gonna be a lot of question marks with what's gonna happen with this ride and where it's gonna go. The other thing too you have to keep in mind is that it's a little bit of a weird part because there's parking spaces right over here, there's Flying Eagles right there. And it's just so weird. It really is. And this is not to disrespect the park and all that, and because originally this used to be a family entertainment center, an FEC. And you can see where coming this really weird kind of themish feel is and all that. I mean, it's interesting, really, it is. Now, here's a fun fact for anyone who's ever followed the channel and page. ArieForce One, there's something really special about this ride. $100 right here. Yes, this bad boy right here ended up being my one. Now that arcade roll that you're seeing right there, oh boy, I'm excited, I'm ready. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I am back again doing this third time. I cannot wait to get some shots of this. Let's go. Oh, they got. Now, I did not realize this, but if you notice very carefully, they have a little temporary line over here, probably for the park open. Now, one other crazy thing before I get on this, what did ArieForce One replace? A mini golf course. You can tell by seeing all this, this would definitely be mini golf. This is insane, though. I cannot wait to see all this here. Cannot wait to ride this again, though. The fact I'm seeing a line for this too is also just mental. And they're running both trains. Yeah, the other two times I've been here, it's only been one train and a station way. So the fact that there's a line for this, I'm so happy, but at the same time, it's feels so weird. This is mental, oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. Oh yeah! So yeah, I'm definitely bound to get more rides in for sure because this ride is so cool. Yeah. I really hope a park takes us. I really do. So yeah, the line for Arie is just insane. Like, I mean, it is insane. It looks like one ride that's not gonna be open the rest of the year is Hot Shot. That little single tower thing right over there, but yeah. That's, oh no, anyways. Even though I like that ride, it was a lot of fun when I went here last time, but yeah, it's unfortunate though. Also, I guess Bank Cage has been open for a while too. That's a bummer. But yeah, so the shirts for ArieForce, that is no more. So good luck trying to get it if you are showing up here. They are completely sold out, but there is a little bit of merch still there, but it's very little. This is gonna be insane. So we're gonna get some shots of this ride from here. And up we go. That line continues to grow. It's insane. So yeah, the go-karts, interesting, they have Dash Junior Track, which apparently is open. But apparently the bigger one over here, the one at the very, very end, does not look like it's open, which is a shame because, you know, I never got to ride that one. And to be fair, I would have loved to have done it because, you know, I don't have Lynn with me. Lynn's not really a go-kart person, and that'd be really, really cool. But I think the way how I'm seeing things over there, it does not look like that thing will be open at all. I also see Hurricane's not open, which that's a shame too. So I'm glad I got to ride that last year when I did. Oh yeah, I could tell they're definitely doing a lot of work around this part of the area, and they have that whole area closed off. Dang. Looks like I'm wrong about Hurricane. I actually see it open because there's people on the train and it's going. Oh, all right. So you know what? Forget what I was saying. Let's hop on it. Well, I think I did my last ride on ArieForce One ever, and that was awesome. Minimal clearance. I did like what, row 3, I think it was. That thing was just mental, man. That was awesome. And got to meet Theme Park Brandon, and I got to row the Sun Mason. That was actually really, really cool. It was awesome. So thanks, Brandon. That was really, really awesome. But that ride fully warmed up with Senate arcade roll over there. Incredible. I don't know what else to say, man. The park is interesting, I will say that, but the ride is just fantastic. And what's going to happen over here in the future is definitely uncertain, but I will say, though, the 2 other times I've been here, despite how random it is here, I had a good time. I really did. And today was just as better. But the fact that I got to see 2 trains on ArieForce One and actually, you know, see a line is just killer. I'm very happy for that. And yeah, man. One other thing I want to mention real quickly, too, is that the CEO for Enchanted Parks was here today, as well as John Arie Jr. Unfortunately, I did not get a chance to see him. Like, literally for Enchanted Parks, their CEO was literally like 20 minutes before I arrived to the park, which is mental. And then, like, sometime around 1:30, John Arie was there at ArieForce One. So that's actually really, really cool. So to all the people whom I've got to meet today that were here, Jessica from Theme Park Cat, Brandon Theme Park Brandon, Colin from Collywood Studios, and a bunch of other enthusiasts that I cannot think of off the tip of my tongue, but there's so many. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much. And to all the newer ones there, you already know what I'm gonna say. Long live Fast and Furious Supercharge. All right, so as far as Fun Spot America, my one and only time I will ever vlog this place, which is sad. If you want to see vlogs of Fun Spot Kissimmee and Fun Spot Orlando, let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see how that is and check out what's there to do at that park. Especially for Kissimmee to do the world's tallest sky coaster that's there. That'd be really, really cool there. But you know what? Let's do the proper way in style. But that's not the end of the video per se. Well, let's go over to the next park where we're going to say farewell. And that would be Kumba. And well, how do I say this? I'm in my car, and I think you can tell by the rain, it's been raining a lot here in Florida in Tampa. So I was on the road from Georgia to Florida and drove about 4 hours. And then around 3:30, they made an announcement because of all the rain that's coming down and it's going to get worse over time of today. Busch Gardens Tampa is going to close at 4 p.m. So unfortunately, I did not get to ride Kumba today, which sucks because this is like the only day I have free to get to do the ride, and then it just horrifically backfired. So I really don't even know what to say except for the fact that I'm glad I went last week to do it, which, you know, I'm thankful. I'm very glad I did. And this is just very somber. Keep in mind, ArieForce One and Kumba are both closing on August 2nd, 2026. So if you're seeing this video at a day before that ride closes, get your chance to go out there and ride those rides when you can, no matter if you're in the Georgia area or Florida area, depending on what you're going to do. But be aware, like the weather you see, anything can really happen there. So unfortunately, it's going to be kind of a bad way to end the video because like I didn't really expect the weather to really go on by, but I did want to give you a bit of a tidbit about Kumba. So for those who don't know about with Kumba and myself, well, keep in mind, Kumba is probably one of the most ridden roller coasters I've ever done in my lifetime. I'd say probably top three there. The other two being Montu at Busch Gardens Tampa and Space Mountain at Walt Disney World. I put Space Mountain kind of lumped together, even though there's two different tracks, and I don't do that whole separate things. That's kind of wonky, but Kumba is at least in the top three for me. That was probably one of the rides I really rode a lot as a kid. I grew up with this ride, and it really means a lot to me. It's been at the park for 33 years, which is still mind-blowing. The fact that in the Florida climate, it's been around for that long. And just, it's interesting to see what has happened with the ride, past and present. But Kumba's Revenge, that's going to be the really big question mark. And what's that mean? Does that mean we are going to get the Giga roller coaster? Like, I'm going to be blunt and honest. I really hope it is the Giga roller coaster and not something else. But if you think about it, Kumba's Revenge, it's still Kumba. You know, it has something to do with, you know, the revenge. What does that mean? I'm curious. So I do hope it means that we do get the B&M Giga roller coaster after Kumba closes. But what's it going to mean on the layout, though? That's where I'm more curious about. But unfortunately, now that's the case, I'm going to head on home, which, again, sucks. But you do what you got to do. But, hey, I got to do ArieForce One. So, you know what? I got the long shot out of the way. That was impressive. It was just the fact that even if I left here, like, super early in the morning and got here, I probably would only get to do, like, maybe one ride and be closed for, like, the rest of the day, which sucks. But I don't know, man. It happens. So thank you guys for watching. If you like to, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to a brand new channel, hit that bell notification for any future uploads. Follow us on all of our socials, our Facebook, our X, and our Instagram. And yeah, we'll see what happens. And I do want to give one last thing, because remember, it's not just Arie that's closing, but Fun Spot Atlanta is closing also as well. So to all the team members, good luck finding other jobs. We hope for the best for you there. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later until the next video, no matter where we go to. Until then, we'll see you guys later. And I have a feeling, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I think I may have one park visit coming up before the Universal visit with Fast and Furious Supercharge, and then we'll see how it goes from there. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.
We the coasters, hold on tight, up to the sky.